Hi, I'm Ali and this is the Saucony Kinvara 14. So the Kinvara was released in 2020 and it's been a popular choice for runners wanting a lightweight and flexible shoe for speed work without having to pay the price for it. It's gained somewhat of a cult following over the years, but is the Kinvara still going strong 13 years later? So naturally, when you're on the 14th iteration of a shoe, there are going to be some significant changes over the years. And for this reason, the 14 feels slightly different to the version 13. A lot of this is because of the fit. I'd say this is definitely on the narrower side compared to the 13. And you particularly feel this around the midfoot, particularly on both sides. In fact, it almost feels a bit like the medial guidance you might find on a stability shoe, like the Saucony Guide or the Saucony Tempest. The upper is also extremely thin, so I can imagine some people having a slight problem with the laces pressing down on the top of the foot. I didn't personally have this problem, but if your feet were on the wider side, you may do. So another fairly significant change is due to the stack height, which has been creeping up slowly over the years anyway, likely due to the demand for max cushion shoes. So for context, the Kinvara 13 measured 28.5mm in the heel and 24.5mm in the forefoot. So in terms of the stack, the Kinvara 14 measures 31mm in the heel and 27mm in the forefoot. So that's a heel to toe drop of 4mm, which is pretty low these days. Despite the higher stack though, the Kinvara actually feels lighter than ever and it weighs in at only 119 grams. So this is thanks to the new PWR Run midsole foam, which Saucony actually claims is 25% lighter than the foam that it previously used. So how does it feel? Well, the Kinvara is known for providing a good level of cushioning in a really responsive and snappy shoe, all wrapped up in quite a lightweight shoe as well. And I'd argue that's still what you're getting here. I'd also say it's got a good amount of ground feel, again perhaps not as much as previous iterations and in the early days of the Kinvara when you're really getting that ground feel, but again it's got a lot more than other max cushion shoes have. All in all, it's a well-balanced shoe with a smooth, everyday ride with the ability to push into harder efforts when needed. It's nimble, it's agile, and it's got the right balance of cushioning that's going to keep you comfortable over something like a half marathon distance. All in all, the Kinvara 14 is a reliable race day shoe that is a great alternative to someone that wants a carbon plate but doesn't want to have to pay the price for it.